Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. So, to Miss Treasie talk this morning, I had heard somebody say something about her video, and I was like, no, not Miss Treasie, because they were saying, you know, she was cussing and this, that, and the third. Baby, I went over there to that video. Whew, I had to clench my invisible purse, child. She was throwing them F-bombs like it was a nothing. Now, she grown. She can cuss. She can do what the hell she wants. Let's keep it real. But it's just the fact of saying, you know, I'm this type of person. I've changed my personality. I don't do the things I do. Blah, 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 blah. But then the first second you're tested, you're acting the way that you say you don't act. So now everybody's out here comparing her to Peach. And I don't know. I don't know to say that she acts like Peach, but, you know, it's definitely true. She's not a perfect being. But let me address this issue that she was referring to, though. She was talking about when they got to the airport that her husband had a seat, but she didn't have a seat. She had to wait for a seat. And I was like, huh? So she said the stewardess was being rude to her. That's why she was cursing. And it was 7 people in front of her to get a seat. And I said, Then she said, but they already got us seated on the Miami plane. Which made me think again, So, she said once they got to Miami, so she clearly did get a seat, they landed within minutes of when the plane was going to leave. So, she said she got there on 10. They had to go all the way to gate 48. As soon as they got there, the plane was pulling off. They had closed the plane and it was pulling off. And honey, you know, once they close them gates, that's it. So then she said they had to go 3 gates over to stand in line to try to get on a new plane, which she did. Now, this is all American Airlines. Then they had to go back up to 12 to wait for their plane. And she said they got there and they would stand by again. Which I was like, huh? So, this is my question, Miss Treasie. And you ain't got to tell us. I know it ain't none of our business. But, you know, my mobsters be wanting to know stuff. And so I'm just asking for the mobsters. Honey, did y'all fly standby? Did y'all fly on the buddy pass? Now, one thing she said, she was like, you know, people talk about spirit, but when you get the spirit, you get on your plane, you get in your seat and go about your business. Now, that is true. Except spirit make you pay for your seat if you want a particular seat. But if you want them to seat you, then she is right. So, but that's my question of the day to Miss Treasie. Did y'all fly standby? Which, I mean, if they did, they just did. Ain't nothing wrong with it, because let's be honest, if you flying standby, you ain't paid nothing but the taxes, so you went cheap as hell. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I do want to know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think they went standby? And have you ever flown standby? Let us know in the comments. We're going to talk about it in the comments. And we're going to wait and see if she tell us, child.
stand in a long line to get 2 tickets, leave 37.
This is the final boarding call for American Flight 2506 to Tampa, Florida. Final boarding call for American Flight 2506 to Tampa, Florida. We do ask that all ticketed and confirmed passengers board at this time.
So,
failure to board and your seats will be dropped.
So what do we have to do now?
We have a certain amount of time frame before we can drop seats. That's what I said.
Okay. So why would I be upset because I couldn't sit with my husband? That is so dumb. Why y'all come on here and ask the dumbest questions? The dumbest questions.
So guys, after looking at some more video from her next live, it looks like they paid for their seat, but they paid for overbook. Sometimes airlines will overbook a certain percentage of their seats because they have misses, they have late planes, they have a lot of things, and it's just a way for them to make money. Now, I've never seen that done on Delta. Usually they book confirmed, but maybe American Airlines does that, or maybe you have people that miss other flights. Maybe they take priority on yours. I've come to an airplane a lot of times and they'll be like, well, this is a full flight. We can't move you. Or then sometime you get there and they'll say, we have so many seats available, first class, would y'all like to upgrade? Things like that. So maybe that's what happened with her. But it was so interesting how the young lady who worked there was like, don't let that anger consume you. That was a teachable moment for her. A person who says that she put all this negativity behind her. When she was tested, she did allow herself to get angry and act that way. She was even rude to the young lady who asked a question online. Now, whether it was warranted or not, she could argue, her feelings, and the next person could have felt different. But the bottom line is, it was a teachable moment. And, how God was able to shed out that anger in her because another positive person just basically put their hands on her and removed it. That is what life is about. We all get angry sometimes. We all are in positions sometimes that we are overwhelmed. And I probably would feel a ways too if I was out of town somewhere, hadn't had a certain type of situation, and then come to find out I may not be able to get home on this plane. Honey, I've been out of town in California and literally 8 planes I got bumped eight times because there just wasn't seats. And what I ended up doing, because the second day we was into the third flight, we had already got bumped 2. We was waiting for a seat on the next one. It was just so many people going. There was people missing flights. There was, overbooks. There was canceled flights. All kind of things happened. I paid for a first class flight on a plane. I just went ahead and bought the first confirmed position and got my butt on the plane. So I've been there. Tell me what you think of this video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.